Hey folks, Small Designs here, and this is part 1 of the Tamiya 135th scale M4A3 105 HVSS build. So you're probably thinking, yeah, Tamiya didn't make that variant as far as model kits go, and you're right. On this channel I like to take model kits and make our own, and that's no exception here. So what we're doing is we're taking that model kit there and this model kit here and making our own. And of course, we're trying to stick as close to history as possible, and this is no different. So what we've done so far is we've pretty much prepped all the pieces as we can. We're getting ready for painting, and that's the next step here. We're going to get ready to paint all this in TS5, and put as many pieces on as I can. That way, when we spray it, there's no glue marks and such. So we're going to start off with the turret. Now, for the most part, all the pieces that are on this turret are from this kit, except for a few, which I'll show you. Now, the only aftermarket set that I've included is this metal barrel, and that's this one right there. Now, that went on, simple. It was just basically plug in. There was no playing with it, no sanding to do, nothing. So that was really nice. Now, as far as extra parts and such go, I actually took this cupola from this kit right here. Now, the one that came in this model right here, all the viewing ports were obviously molded in. So at least with using this one from this kit, I'm going to be able to use like the clear plastic windows. So that's going to be handy. I mean, if we're going to be cannibalizing parts from this model, you might as well use as many as you can, right? That are the nicer ones. I apologize for the voice. I'm kind of fighting off a bit of a cold here. But so I thought, what, if this fits, I'm going to use this, which it does. So at least I'll be able to use the nicer, clearer parts for that. Other upgrades that I've done is, if you look on the right there, and there, I've also taken that from this kit here, the Korea kit, just to add some more to the turret. Those are obviously for mounting the 50 cal when not in use. So I thought, what, I'll add those on as well. Makes the turret, a little more exciting. Other things I did too is for right here, also for the barrel for the 50 cal, the one that came with this kit right there has it in the up position. So I have it now in the stowed position. So other things you can do to change your model around, to make it, a little more different. Other thing too that I know I'm going to have to change a little bit is this right here. It just pops on. So I'm going to have to rig it in a way. See how it's, usually you have to go like this and then it locks in. So I'm going to have to rig it a little bit to make it seat a little nicer so that it just doesn't fall out. Shouldn't anyway, right? Because it's a model, no one should be playing with it where it just falls out. But anyhow. So that's pretty much it for the turret. So let's get ready for the paint shop now. And then we'll add a few things later, obviously like the lamp that goes here, and then obviously the periscopes that we'll do a little bit later. I don't want to do them right now. We'll add them later. And then obviously the hatch here, and then this here we'll do at a later date as well, because I have clear parts to go in there now. So that's done. Now for this bit here, obviously I had to do a little bit of putty work right here, right? Because we are using the hull from this kit here. So I had to do some putty work there because there are some parts that go in there that obviously aren't for World War II. And same with right here. I did add the telephone, the infantry phone. After a bit of research and stuff like that, some tanks were fitted with that. So I did decide to go ahead and add that in. But for the most part, everything that's supposed to be there is there. So now that's ready for the paint shop. That was fairly simple, right? This piece right here. And then as well as the actual lower hull. That is now ready for the paint shop as well. So that's good to go. And if you go back to my Easy 8 build, the way the road wheels fit in, there's the male end and the female end. You can actually switch those around. So that's why I feel confident in gluing these in now instead of later, because it's a lot harder to get glue over top here when there's paint, right? So if you go back to that build, you can switch the road wheels around and it doesn't, affect this portion of the build. So there we go. It is ready to be painted. So that makes your model a little more exciting, right? You know, different now, right? Because now we can have a 105 on an HVSS suspension instead of just, you know, that suspension. So just to change your model up, make it a little bit different. I did order some Asuka M4s, which I think will do more so out of the box than the Tamiya ones. That's why I like doing the Tamiya ones and changing them up a bit. As where the Asuka ones are a little more accurate as far as, you know, the reviews go. I don't have any in my possession yet, so once I get them, then we'll start messing around with them. So that's just a quick video on my M4 with the 105 howitzer. So there we go, guys. So please like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos on this one. So thanks so much. Bye.